My husband tried to end my life and make it look self-inflicted, so I faked my death and disappeared. My name is Amber, and I'm standing in the parking lot of a grocery store in a town 300 miles from where I used to live, staring at a man I never thought I'd see again. My hands are shaking so hard I drop my keys. They hit the pavement with a metallic clink that sounds too loud in my ears. Everything sounds too loud right now. My heartbeat. The traffic on the highway nearby. His voice saying my name. Amber, please just hear me out. I should run. Every instinct in my body is screaming at me to run, but my legs won't move. I'm frozen looking at Marcus, my husband or ex-husband or whatever he is now, and all I can think about is the last time I saw him. The night he pushed me toward the edge of our balcony and told me it would all be over soon. That was 3 years ago. How did you find me? My voice comes out as a whisper. He takes a step closer. He looks older. There are lines around his eyes that weren't there before. His hair is grayer at the temples. It took a long time, but I had to find you. The kids don't. I hold up my hand. Don't you dare talk about them. They miss you, he says. Emma asks about you every single day. Tyler drew a picture of you last week and put it on his wall. The mention of their names is like a knife twisting in my chest. Emma is 8 now. Tyler is 6. I left when Emma was 5 and Tyler was 3. I've missed birthdays, first days of school, lost teeth, bedtime stories. I left because I wanted to be alive for them someday, even if I couldn't be there right then. Let me back up. Let me tell you how this all started, because I know what you're thinking. You're thinking no one just fakes their death and abandons their kids unless something really, really bad happened. You're right. Marcus and I met in college. He was charming, successful, the kind of guy who could walk into a room and own it. I was a junior studying psychology. He was getting his MBA. We got married 2 years after graduation, and for a while, things were good. Really good. He took me to nice restaurants, surprised me with flowers, told me I was the most beautiful woman in the world. His parents loved me. My parents thought he was the perfect son-in-law. Everyone thought we were the ideal couple. Then Emma was born, and something shifted. Marcus became controlling. He wanted to know where I was all the time, who I was talking to, what I was spending money on. He opened a joint bank account and insisted I close my personal one. He said married people should share everything. At first, I thought it was sweet. He wanted to be involved in every aspect of my life. He said it was because he loved me so much. I thought it was just new parent stress. I made excuses. I told myself he was just being protective. My friend Jessica was the first one to notice something was wrong. We'd been friends since high school, and she came to visit when Emma was about 6 months old. Amber, does Marcus always check your phone like that? She asked after he'd picked up my cell and scrolled through my messages while I was making coffee. He's just making sure I'm not missing anything important, I said. Jessica looked at me for a long moment. That's not normal, but I didn't listen. I was tired. I was overwhelmed with being a new mom. I convinced myself Jessica was overreacting. By the time Tyler was born, Marcus had isolated me from most of my friends, including Jessica. He told me she was toxic, that she was trying to cause problems in our marriage, that real friends wouldn't criticize him like that. So I stopped answering her calls, stopped replying to her texts. Eventually, she stopped reaching out. My family lived in Arizona. We were in Chicago, and Marcus always had reasons why we couldn't visit. Too expensive. Too much going on with work. The kids were too young to travel. His job was demanding. We needed to save money. When my mom suggested they come to visit us instead, Marcus said our apartment was too small, that we didn't have room, that it would stress me out too much to host guests with 2 small kids. Looking back, I can see how methodically he cut me off from everyone who might have helped me. But when you're in it, when it's happening slowly over years, you don't see the pattern. You just see individual moments that seem reasonable in isolation. The physical abuse started small. A grab that was too rough, a push during an argument. Then it escalated. A slap, a shove that sent me into a wall. He always apologized after. Always said he'd never do it again. Always blamed stress, or me, or something I'd done wrong. The first time he hit me, really hit me, was on Tyler's first birthday. I'd organized a small party, just us and a couple of neighbors with kids.